gear for wade fishing for smallmouths is really simple. Wading staff, wading boots, simple tackle pack. I only have one fly box full of streamers, poppers, and crayfish. And I use the same rod that I use for salmon, 10-foot, 7-weight fly rod. That's it. It's that simple. For a couple of tips for fly fishing for smallmouths in a stream like this, the first one I would have would be you got to play the sunlight. Today is overcast, so it's a perfect day to go fish. But if it's bright sun, you want to be out there early in the morning, later in the evening, you're going to have more success. Another tip, be able to double haul. This stream is fairly wide, and being able to cast consistently, get a fly out 60 or more feet is going to result in a lot more fish. You can more thoroughly fish each pool if you've got that much line and that much fly out. Don't trout set. Don't come up with the rod. Best way to set on a smallmouth is strip set and bring the rod back low along the water. So I'm right-handed, so I usually bring it back to the right. And the reason is, if you got 60 feet of fly line out and you trout set, you're not even going to move the fly. Smallmouths have a hard mouth, and you really need to get a good hook set. So both at the same time usually is going to hook the fish out. When you're fishing wading, I like to go upstream. My brother taught me this one. He's a tournament bass guy. And when you catch bass and you release a bass in the pool, if you started at the head end of the pool, there's a scent that they give out, and it's going down through those other fish. And a lot of times it'll turn the rest of the pool off. So I find that I catch more if I start at the bottom of the pool and work my way up to the head. if you're out there smallmouth fishing and you're working upstream, try to cover a lot of water. I've found that, every pool, there's a few aggressive active fish and there's other ones that are just not going to bite. So the more you move, the more fish you're going to catch. If you go through a pool and let's say you're fishing with a popper and you miss a bass, as long as you didn't sting that bass with a hook, when if you get to walk back out the same way, I would try for that bass again, because sometimes you can catch them after you rest them for 10, 15 minutes. So that's a fish that you can probably catch. It's worth trying for again.
Even a big pool is only going to have a couple of fish that want to take on a given day.
Final tip is just have fun with this. I had a friend that he used to use smallmouths as a tune-up before he went on his annual Atlantic salmon fishing trip. He'd streamer fish for smallmouths, and that got him tuned up for when he went up to Nova Scotia and fished for salmon. I like smallmouths just on their own. I mean, I don't want to drive an hour and a half to catch a little stock trout when I'm right here within 5 minutes of my house. I can catch 3-pound bass.